When I started, I had been training for a few years, but I'd started to lose focus and consistency, and so I was starting to get frustrated with lack of results and making progress.
Cool. And what were the first things we sort of adjusted, improved in the first month together that you saw initial shift in the way we train?
I think for me personally, there was two big things. One was the overhaul of my nutrition. My nutrition I thought was going along quite okay, but it was when you gave me the first rundown of what we were going to start in the first month that I realised that I had been going off track quite a bit, and just taking a few simple things out of my diet and not major adjustments, but just refocusing on what needed to come out, and looking at how my body is reacting to certain foods and how that's processing foods. That made a huge difference. And just that change, those small changes made big differences in terms of my energy levels and focus and the comfort I felt in what I was doing in everyday life. The
Cool.
second thing I think was just bringing back in that focus of training, getting back to what is it I'm trying to achieve, and when I'm actually in the gym, what is it for each session that I'm actually targeting, thinking about the muscles that I'm aiming to use, what is it I'm trying to achieve when I'm in there each time.
Brilliant. So is that sort of, if when I say training smarter, what's the main thing you've seen an adjustment with the way you approach your training in the gym?
I think training smarter is just the fact that I'm not slogging away for hours on end in there thinking that I'm trying to achieve something, rather than just getting in there and being efficient but effective with what I'm actually training. So any given day, I'm there to focus on that particular aspect and making the most use of the time I've got in there, rather than spending too long and still not getting anywhere.
Yeah. Direct goals, direct outcomes, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, cool. And then last one was just if there's someone on the fence, obviously coming into the program now, we've had a call together, or looking to jump on the program, what would you say to them to get in?
Go for it. Get over yourselves and actually take that step back in. It's in some ways it's little bit like stepping back into the gym for the first time, but in other ways it's just refreshes everything that you've probably heard or tried or seen over the years, but actually gives you the reasoning and the whys as to what it is you're trying to achieve and why you're in there.
Yeah, a bit more clarity around what you're there for, and some direction as to actually move forward again.
Exactly, yeah, yeah, and it just gives you that little bit of confidence that someone there to actually sort of have your back and actually drive you forward to achieve the best of what you're trying to achieve, rather than sort of second guessing everything and listening to far too many different opinions online.
Yeah, yeah.